Let's make some roast breadfruit in the oven style roast breadfruit. Now it's Sunday and I'm not in the mood to cook any rice and peas. I'm just in the mood for some roast breadfruit. Yes, and I like to fry it afterwards. So I went to a Jamaican store downtown Hamilton, Links Caribbean store, and I realized that they had some breadfruit. I had to get one. So to roast it in the oven, you have to make your eggs and you have to cut out that bottom part. It helps the steam to go through the breadfruit while you're doing it in the oven. So yes, I was struggling a little bit. I think I was using a bigger knife that I should be using. But anyways, I got it done. So after you cut the eggs in the top and you cut out the bottom stem, then you're going to try to bore some hole. Usually some people go right through from the top to the bottom of the breadfruit to help the steam to go through it. But as you see, I was struggling a bit. I managed to go halfway each ways from the top and from the bottom. So I think that should do it. So you see the eggs right there, the stem in the bottom. Now I'm going to wrap it up in foil paper. I see some people just put it in the oven, but I prefer to wrap it in foil. And of course, that's my little helper helping me out. He's always in the kitchen if you've seen my videos. Next, we're going to drizzle some olive oil over the breadfruit, and my little helper is going to massage that in, rub it in nicely. Yes. Next, then I will be wrapping up the foil and we will be baking it in the oven at 400 degrees, and we bake it for about an hour and a half. Yes, and look at it, it's all done, nice and roasted. And how you know that it's done? When you insert the knife, it's soft, so the stem is soft. Now I'm going to peel it, and it's hot. Be careful, not burn up yourself now. Peel it, and you see it's easy to peel when it's hot. And look how the breadfruit nice. You see all that steam coming out of it? As I say, it's hot. So I was being very careful not to get burned. And then you cut off the bottom there. And once you section it off, see all the steam coming out? It is hot, guys. Now, what would you pair this breadfruit with? What would you eat it with? Do you prefer it like this, or you prefer to fry yours after baking it? No, after or even after roasting it. Yeah, I know the typical thing is to have ackee and saltfish with breadfruit, but that's not what I will be having today with my breadfruit. So you see, I'm cutting out the stem, still hot, and I just slice it in thin slices because, as I said, I'll be frying my breadfruit. So see, you know that it's done baked when it's soft. Now I won't be using all of my breadfruits. I'm just using half. I'll cut up those and then I'll put the rest in the fridge. And taste testing, yum yum yum. My Canadian son didn't want to try it, and there I go, escovitch fish and breadfruit. What would you eat this breadfruit with? Tell me in the comments.